Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Saturday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early. It's 7 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I kind of want to do just a heart-to-heart, straight-up video about Bud Light, trans people. I did a few other videos. I kind of mocked the Kid Rock and the people like him that are all upset about Bud Light. Kind of deservedly so. I mocked them, but a couple things came to mind. A couple serious points that I just really wanted to talk about. I think I'm going to use on my thumbnail. I remember from 50 years ago, from the early 70s, I'll have the link to this down below, where there was a trans person, a female impersonator, on the show called All in the Family. If you're my age, you know this show with Archie Bunker. And this was it's a two show special. It's a 2-show episode, 2-episode show about a trans person that a female impersonator that Archie gives mouth resuscitation to. The end of the video is especially sad, and remembering this video is one of the reasons, things that worry me, that scare me about this whole thing. When I look at, I went on TikTok today. I don't go on there often. It's really not my platform. But I was just amazed at there's this proliferation of people. Let's boycott Bud Light. Bud Light, I've heard this phrase, Bud Light hates women. It's actually a hashtag. I talked about Kid Rock, and what I saw in Kid Rock's face, just the vehemence, the anger, the hatred. I got these comments saying, Kid Rock loves everybody. He doesn't hate anyone. It's not what I saw, and I deal with empathy a lot on my channel. And what I saw is I see fear, too. I see fear of people that are scared. Again, I think conservative people are conformist. And whenever anybody does something out of the group mentality, whether it's a different religion, a different color of their skin, dressing different, anything different, I think deep down, I think it's fear. I think you've probably heard before that hate and anger, the base of that really is fear. That's what I see there. A phrase came to mind. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. I don't know if you ever heard that phrase. That I don't know where it came from. I didn't Google it or anything. And I believe that with all my heart. The female impersonators. I'm not well versed in all this. I think the female impersonators, I think that's the truth. I think a lot of this has to do with sincerely admiring women. And I don't think it has anything to do with hatred. Or, when I look at these people saying that Bud hates women, I wonder, do they think that Dylan Mulvaney did that Bud going into business with her put another woman out of business? Like they took the job away from a biological woman and gave it to Dylan Mulvaney? No, of course not. What Bud is doing is expanding its consumer base, its advertising base. It's still going to use women to get men's attention, men to get women's attention, trans people to get progressive people thinking like me to get our attention. What they're doing is expanding. It's pure capitalism. It's expanding their base, their advertising base. It's smart business is really what it is. It has nothing to do with giving into woke this or woke that. Now, the last thing I want to say too is the Archie Bunker, the All in the Family episode. It ended badly. This is the thing that worries me when I see this anger, this hatred, like with Kid Rock, and everybody else is just all so angry. I think it worries me that this anger, they say it's towards Budweiser and Anheuser-Busch and their products, but I fear that it's towards the actual people themselves. If you watch the All in the Family episode that I'm talking about, the the female impersonator actually ends up losing their life in this episode due to intolerance. And this show is over 50 years old. This stuff it's nothing new. It's not about, wokeness taking over the world or anything like that. This has been around forever. It's been a subject. It's been on the country's mind and the country's attention for years. It's not anything new. It's not some kind of new push to. I have to wonder, do some men really? Are they really afraid that that Budweiser wants to put their sons in a dress or something? No, that's not. They're just simply expanding their consumer base, their advertising base. When other companies, like I did a video about Hempvana and CarShield, the warranty extension company, and there's commercials there. I did videos on where they appealed without a doubt to the MAGA base. Do you see people like me or other progressives or liberals boycotting that? No. I get it. Those companies are trying to get the MAGA dollar. They're trying to expand their consumer base. I think the commercials are goofy. I might not buy, I might not buy the product. I don't know. But, you got to see it for what it is. It's capitalism is really what it is. And no, I don't think women are being put out of, jobs just because Dylan Mulvaney teamed up with Bud Light. There's not women bottles going hungry somewhere else because of this. So, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. That's the truth. Nobody hates women. Get over yourselves. Have a good Saturday.